Abduction, Chapter 24, Part 2. Tatiana stopped and looked from Echo, then at me. The look in her eyes said she was thinking over what she was told. Okay, I'll accept this. But you tell me next time what is happening. I do not want to be surprised. Echo hugged Tatiana. Okay, we promise to tell you if UFOs visit again. No, you will tell me what you are doing. I don't want to worry that something has happened to you and not know where to look, said Tatiana. Echo nodded. Okay, we will tell you. Tatiana seemed satisfied and went back to attending what she was cooking. It was a tense moment. And perhaps we should have shared the fact that aliens came to see us. After all, it was her home, and we shared other information about the cases of missing people in Lutsk. I continued my walk toward the kitchen with my camera. To pause and listen to Echo's and Tatiana's conversation did not eliminate any thoughts of why I had my camera in my hand. Echo questioned me with her eyes as I walked into the kitchen. I lifted the camera to show her the image that was in the viewer. Echo leaned into my shoulder to get a better look at the picture. It's Ilya, she exclaimed. When did you take that photo? I took it when we were close to Irina's apartment, I replied. I was just taking pictures of the architecture and anything interesting. I saw a person dressed in a deity's clothing, and that picture of a gopnik would be cool. I had no idea it would be the person in the cow mutilation video. Why is he dressed like that when in the video he's dressed normally? Asked Echo. That's a good question, I replied as I brought the camera over to Tatiana so she could take a look as well. Maybe he has a normal job that does not allow him to dress like a gopnik, said Tatiana. What would his normal job be? Muttered Echo. Certainly he wouldn't be a videographer of cow mutilations. Unless he is employed by Ivanovna, I said. Maybe he's pretending to be a gopnik, questioned Tatiana. Echo and I exchanged glances. Tatiana's suggestion was a good one. I couldn't imagine why someone would pretend to be something or not, but people do it all the time. There are cases where people would dress like a homeless person and panhandle for money. Some even made a good living at pretending to be something they were not. Hell, actors and politicians do it all the time. What advantage would he gain by doing it? I asked. Perhaps he wanted to fit in with a community of gopniks, said Tatiana. Or disguise himself to put blame on the gopniks of the area, I muttered. Do you remember the gopniks we saw at Lubart's castle, Echo? Are you thinking he might be frauds as well? Replied Echo. I turned off the camera and set it on the table. I'm not sure what to make of it all. I need more information on Ilya. You're not going to talk to Natasha, demanded Echo. I could see the heat starting to rise from Echo's glare, but seeing Natasha was not what I had in mind. No, I will not see Natasha. I need to go to the source itself. I need to speak with Maxim. Where do you go to find him? Asked Echo, still seething under her eyebrows. I'll have to look at the club first. Maxim is usually in the sporting club's manager's office in the afternoon and rarely there at night, I said. I'll go tomorrow and try and find him. You should go in the morning, said Tatiana. I turned my head toward Tatiana. Why in the morning? This girl Natasha does not seem to be a girl that wakes up in the morning until late, said Tatiana. She'll not be at the sporting club, and if Maxim is not there, then go to one of his other businesses. That will be difficult. I don't know where his other businesses are located in the city, I said. Just ask someone in the sporting club. They will know, said Tatiana. I looked at Echo for assurance on what I should do. My original plans were now scrapped in favor of Tatiana's idea. I wasn't sure how it would work out. I hadn't planned to go other places around the city seeking a man I thought was a mobster. Besides, I felt safe in the sporting club. Going to someone's warehouse unannounced might spell trouble for me. I was looking for answers, not any sort of confrontation. Echo nodded. I think you should do this too. You're not going with me? I asked. Tatiana and I have other plans for the morning, replied Echo. But call me once you find out something. What will you and Tatiana be doing while I'm out looking for answers? I asked. We'll be shopping in the city center. Tatiana has the day off, and we will spend some time together before John and Juliana arrive, replied Echo. It wasn't like I had a choice on where they went or the fact that Echo was leaving me with the job of investigating. I was outvoted if I pitched a fit, and I didn't feel like sleeping on the couch again. Besides, Echo didn't seem upset with me going to the sporting club if Natasha wasn't working. Funny. I could look at another woman in the gym, just not Natasha. Something inside me was saying that she would be working tomorrow morning at the club. Call it a hunch.